Welcome to episode 36 of the Laced Up Podcast. I'm your host. Man, I don't even know what name to use today, man. Bentley started off, Bentley.
Long as it ain't sexual chocolate, I'm good.
No, we're missing sexual chocolate.
Nah, this your boy Bentley. What's going down? What's going down?
Steph here.
And shout out Sexual Chocolate, man. My man just had a beautiful baby girl, baby
Yes,
Brooklyn.
congrats.
So we want to give him much love. He's taking care of his baby girl. But man, so much to talk about, y'all. So let's get straight into it. We are fresh off the NBA Finals, and I'm gonna be jumping all over the place. We fresh off the NBA Finals, and got a chance to watch the parade today. Y'all,
A little bit.
Did y'all see PJ Tucker?
He almost drowned himself.
Here for
In the bottle of Ace, my man almost drowned. He played it off good though. He almost drowned himself in the bottle of Ace, boy.
Definitely, that bubbly is not nothing you should chug like that.
No,
right?
it's not for it. He was in the
Hey,
moment.
did you hear that
though.
man's speech?
Yes.
I
What was
missed
he
it.
talking about?
He just kept saying dog. He said when he arrived to Milwaukee, he was like, they needed me to be a dog. And they said, we already got dogs. I'm gonna bring the dog out of them. And he just kept going with dogs and dogs and dogs. But of course, we kept a close eye on PJ Tucker's shoes throughout the finals. He brought out some heat, man. Bentley, I seen you posting some of the heat that he brought out. And then last night for the game, he wore a pair of custom, what was those, Air Jordan 1s, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, by a shoe surgeon.
250K.
Wow.
That's ridiculous.
250K.
So give me a description of these ones.
They like all black, like they like some crocodile or something leather or something like that. And then they're diamond encrusted, got like a little like it's like almost like a hang tag, like the off-white joint.
Yeah.
But it's in diamonds. then
And
with the
didn't it have
check-
like a little like a little lock on it or something?
That's what I'm saying. Was it a lock or was it a?
It was something like that. I'm about to pull it up.
That's
But,
crazy.
it's
We'll have a
crazy.
picture for you guys too.
250K on your feet.
Crazy.
Man. Do you?
He knew they was winning it.
Yeah, look. Do y'all think that he paid for it, or you think it was given?
Nah, 250. He paying for them.
He definitely paid something for him.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
250.
did. He
Oh yeah,
did.
you paying something for them.
He definitely did. But he brought some heat out during the practices too, and in the game, of course, as he always does. But my thing, and I posted it on our page, the series didn't change until Giannis walked down that tunnel in black Air Forces. And you boys want to laugh at me, man.
Man,
Black,
look.
all black
Oh,
Air Forces, and he was ready to commit a crime on the court.
Man,
I
I don't
love
care
it.
about all that. My man was at shoot around some soul fly threes. That's all I gotta
Dog.
say, man.
And
like,
he doesn't even know. I'm pretty sure he has no clue.
Giannis-
He was probably just
Nah,
like, I'm about to put him on.
Giannis know.
You
No,
think so?
Nah, he
I
know,
don't
bro.
think he does.
Well,
He-
PJ probably told him.
Yes, I'm saying Giannis.
Once he got to the
Giannis
locker
is
room-
as we can tell, he real funny. You know what I'm saying?
He
So
is
like,
funny. He is
I'm
funny
sure
as hell.
somebody said something to him like, "Hey, he know what's going on now."
That's true.
I
That's
feel
true.
like he
Yo, the 50
doesn't.
piece of nuggets was wild.
That
shit
was funny.
That shit was funny.
That shit was funny as hell. But to me, still, man, he wore them black forces, and he came back with some all black 12s, and they just ran out 4 games in a row, man. And I feel bad for CP3. But
Yeah.
hey, it is what it
happens.
is. It is.
They'll
what
be
it
back.
is.
I think. We'll see.
We gonna see. But during the finals game, we seen a commercial. We are hearing an unexpected drop from Mr. Kanye West. The commercial was featuring Sha'Carri Richardson, the one of the not the fastest woman in the world,
Yeah.
right? At
Right
this
We'll
there.
never
point.
know.
Yeah,
Right.
well, definitely right at this point.
Next
But
time.
I'm sure she is. I mean, I don't think nobody else can.
No, I think old girl from Jamaica would have got her though.
Jamaica,
Think so?
yeah, she's
Yeah, I think old girl from Jamaica's
flying.
fast. I don't know her name right offhand,
Mhm.
but like I don't think she could have beat her.
Really?
It
Oh,
would
I
have been a
think so.
good
That
race,
would've been
though.
great.
It would have
I
I
been
think
nice.
I think the biggest thing is we lost her on that 4x1.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that was the biggest
Okay.
thing through it all.
Gotcha.
Like
Yep.
Gotcha.
if we would have had her, I think we would have won.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, this commercial was absolutely dope.
Yeah.
And it was Nike all over.
I was
Once
gonna
again.
say, is it
Mhm.
was it a Beats commercial? Or was it a Nike's commercial?
I'm so
Exactly.
confused at this point.
It was more of a collab. Like it was equal to me.
Yeah.
But
No
opposed
Adidas.
as
So
opposed
if
to-
that's the case, how does Adidas feel about this?
I don't know. I mean, that's not their athlete. Was it about Kanye or was it about Sha'Carri? Because in my eyes, it was about her, and he was just in the background because he was just a voiceover, wasn't he?
But if I'm Adidas, and again, I'm playing devil's advocate because I'm not saying I like this or dislike. I'm just being devil's advocate. If I'm Adidas, I'm gonna look at him and be like, "Yo, like, why didn't we just do that with one of our athletes?
No, for sure.
Not like one of their athletes."
Tied up. Nike was like, no.
And then, of course, he's on Instagram now, and he lays out his outfit. And you see those Nike socks.
I just feel like there's something coming for Kanye. Like he's gonna do something with Nike and Adidas.
Do y'all think that it could be like the Yeezys are gonna like retro?
Ooh, now that could be interesting.
I don't know.
It's like
he's definitely
one of my homies brought that up to me. He asked me, he was like, "What do you think? This could be that time now where they're gonna let him do it, or he's allowing them to do it." I don't know. I don't know what it is. But if I'm Adidas, there's no way I'm happy about. First, you had a pair of Nike sneakers on.
Yep.
Then you had a picture in a pair of Nike socks, and now you laying them out, and people are reposting it like on Outfit Grid.
Yeah.
Like,
it's a big thing. It's almost like he's trying to change the trend.
Yeah, and there's no sign of Adidas is the thing, you know. Like even on the outfit picture, was it a sign of Adidas anywhere, like logo or anything?
Was it Adidas shoes?
But you see those Nike socks, it's glaring. And then of course, Kanye has always done this at his concerts, wear these masks and stuff like that, which is kind of interesting to me. But now he's wearing them out in public. What the hell? I don't know. This man is just different. I don't know what.
I really just want to, like, I always go back to it, but I want to know what's in his contract. There's something in his contract that says you're allowed to do this.
Is it the end of his contract and we don't know?
Maybe.
That's damn.
Is it the end? I mean, we don't know because, like you said, we don't know. Like we never knew the stipulations of what was going on and how long it was for, or how long his manufacturing deal was for.
Nah, that's a fact. That's a damn good question. I didn't even think about his contract. I was thinking maybe they signed him to a lifetime contract, but shit, nah.
I mean, was there ever a time that something like that came up?
Nah,
I can't really
was
remember.
Thinking, just randomly thinking, like, did he or did he say something like that? But maybe not. But just hopping onto the another subject. Got sneaker podcasts popping up all over, everywhere. But we're the best, of course. There's no doubt about that shit. So if you, just tap in us, man. All that other shit. But I heard that the singer, the beautiful Miss Monica has a sneakers podcast, and I don't know where the hell she came from with this, but Steph, fill us in on what's going on here.
Well, she posted a photo of her wearing the LVMH and per usual, I mean, outfit photos like she normally posts, and then she went on to talk about how she's like a huge sneaker fan, like she's been in the community, So that kind of rubbed a lot of women the wrong way because of the conversation that's been, kind of going on. But it was a huge thing whenever she did that, just talking about how celebrities are kind of just piggybacking off the whole love for sneakers and how big they are.
Gotcha.
And so there was like a little thread, and let me pull it up, y'all. I don't even have it. I got it. But just like, they just felt like, yes, you wear sneakers, it's cool, but like now you have a podcast talking about sneakers, and it's like you've never really been a part of the conversation, right? As far as like pushing women forward, being in the conversation, because there's, like with us right now, there's a lot of forums going on. There's a lot of talks going on with women. And she hasn't really been one of those celebrities that have spoke up for women in sneakers. Although she posts in outfit photos, you know what I mean? Which are great. She's always put together great outfits, but nobody really agreed with her coming on. And she came back actually and was like, like I have to quote it, but she said something in the form of like, the sneaker community is supposed to be inclusive.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, she kind of came at, the whole thread. And I'm gonna pull it up, but I'm curious to hear what everybody has to say about that.
Yeah. What I've learned about women in the sneaker game, y'all are feisty.
Hella feisty.
Y'all are
feisty.
Man, hey, y'all are feisty.
We're inclusive, but you
Nah,
gotta
for
come
sure.
with it, because we had to fight and scratch and claw to get here.
Yeah.
And so now it's like, okay, like everybody wants to hop on now, which is cool, but like, come
Don't
on
act
now.
like you've been here.
Yeah.
Like you've been.
Yeah.
I get it. I remember the end of the year sneaker pod that we had
Yeah.
at Soul Lounge. And I remember Comiskey, she was on with us, and she was describing kind of the same thing, and she was really feisty about it. You remember that combo, Benny?
Yeah.
And I was just like, man, I get it, because y'all have fought to get to where y'all are, and y'all are really at the forefront of content for sneakers and everything. And I get what you're saying. But just let it
My thing is, man, like, this has been going on. Like, welcome to the problems that we've been having, like,
Nah,
for
sure.
fucking ever.
Yeah.
Like, there's plenty of male celebrities that just pop up all of a sudden, and now they're
Offset.
influencers. And, like,
Yeah.
we got to carve out a space for them. Like, at the end of the day, believe me, I'm not trying to tell somebody what to do with their feelings, but it's another superstar putting eyes on y'all at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So should it really matter? Like, yeah, like, tell her to be a little bit more ginger coming through the door, but she's gonna come in the door and at least put some more eyes on it. And that's the more important thing of what y'all trying to do right now. And I think that should be the focus of.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but I think right now the focus is more on the creatives.
Gotcha.
That's been like the huge push. Like, yeah, these celebrities are cool and y'all give them everything, but they're not really the ones pushing your product forward. These creators, these content creators are really the celebrities now, like the athletes now.
Yeah.
And when you think about it, like, let's see, Alayli May, she was a content creator.
But see,
and now look at her, like, she's designing sneakers.
It's one of those things too. I was listening to a conversation today. People were they were talking about, like, the sneaker game is like the rap game, where they said that there's like a rapper, and then behind that rapper there's a machine that pushes streams, that pushes sales.
Yeah.
Nike and Adidas are doing the same thing with some of these people. Like, I'm not taking nothing from their creativity and who they are, but some of these people, I wonder, like, are they really like that?
Yeah.
Or is there a dime a dozen people out there that they just not getting that exposure, and they could go forward just the same way? It's just that Nike is coming out of their space of, y'all are supposed to be a shoemaker. That's what you do. Make shoes and sell shoes. We don't need you pushing a content behind us to make us live something up. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that it comes across like real, like, watered down, and that's how we get situations like you're talking about. Is because everybody feels like they can step in and do it now, because, oh, it's not you that's pushing it, it's actually the brand, and the brand gonna get behind me before they get behind you.
Like I always say, man, you know who's true to it. So, and you can really tell. You can tell by old pictures. You can tell by the Throwback Thursday.
And she's always worn, like, she's had sneakers in her photos. Like, she's always, it's been a part of her outfits, but it was just interesting.
Sneakers in the boy is mine, though. I don't remember that.
Oh, I don't either. It's like, wait, what?
I mean,
but
I know
she
been doing
nobody
it,
was
but
really paying attention to him.
I don't know.
But I pulled up some of the answers, because they talked. The page is called "If I Can't Wear Sneakers." It's a women's, blog page, and they posed the question, like, "What do y'all think about Monica?" And somebody said she wore ones to Disney and claimed she was walking in comfort all day, lying. And because I think ones are comfortable, but
they're comfortable to me. I really ain't had no problems with ones. I never
see,
walk
what
long
else?
distances.
I'm not going to Disney in a pair.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't.
Nah, not Disney.
Right. Somebody said, if all you can show me is hype beat stuff, it's a no. We are tired.
That's most of the sneaker game right now. Who's not wearing hype shit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's been around since the 90s. Since when have has she been into sneakers? Not sure about that one.
I mean, it's all debatable.
Yeah,
it's,
for
it's
sure.
all
We don't
debatable.
know. We don't know because when you have Instagram and social media back then, she could have had hella kicks.
Exactly,
We don't know,
exactly.
but man, shout out to Monica, man. We
Hey,
love your voice.
she fucked them kicks up though. Like I
Shit.
mean,
the outfit was
fire.
nice.
I mean,
Man,
it was
she
Can't
always
deny
definitely
that.
fire.
Can't deny that.
Sure. Switching gears a little bit, we had the South Beach LeBrons drop, and Bentley, I'm gonna let you take the story. What happened, my man?
Hey man, listen, there ain't no reason for you to deny my L for 90 minutes. Like, I mean, when I say the text, like, just go ahead and give it to me. Pause.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
So
why
what
I gotta
happened?
wait so long?
What happened? You kept refreshing?
No, you don't refresh. You just enter the drawing, and
Right.
it's a countdown for an hour and a half instead of a 15 minutes. Like,
What?
For me to figure out the same information I could have figured out 45 minutes ago. Like,
It's too much.
I ain't even.
You're just allowing all these people to get in there just to take an L. Like you're making other people feel good because they got in, but it's like for what?
I really don't
what?
like. I really want someone. Please, someone comment. Like, I really want to know what was the purpose of that. Like, I don't understand the purpose.
Yeah.
Let me tell you my South Beach story, man. I went to our good people at Social Status. I went up there. I went up there like Casey had said. He sent something. Our good friend Casey had said, Social Status is getting the South Beach LeBrons. I called up there. I spoke to someone. They said, come tomorrow at 12. Got there at 12:01. There was 4 people in line. I'm happy. I'm happy as shit. I went and introduced myself at Social Status probably 2 weeks ago, so they know my face, right? So guy gets out the car. He nods me. I'm just in a good mood, cheer. You know, I'm a real good mood. So he comes back out the door, and he says, "Yeah, we only have limited sizes."
This don't sound good.
I'm going there for 11 and a half. So he's like, yeah, we have sizes 9 through 10 and a half, and then in the bigger sizes we only have 12. So he's like, what size you need? Dude said 9 and a half. What size you need? Dude was like 10. What size you need? Dude was like 10 and a half. What size you need? Guy in front of me, 12. Man, I wanted to.
Oh man, so it was only 112.
It was 4 of us, and it was only 112.
Oh,
I was so livid, bro. I was so fucking mad. Like I was mad. I was kicking all the way to my car.
But you should have just went ahead and did the sneaker move and just bought a pair and then just swapped out.
Tried to swap.
But they had such limited amounts. So after he told me, I wasn't thinking straight.
Oh,
you know
I understand that.
And those LeBrons, you have to go a size up anyway. When I started to think about it, and I was having a conversation with those guys, and then they fucking talking to me about the podcast. The people in line, what size you need? Oh yeah, you gonna get your size, man. I love your podcast. So yeah, that's cool.
And it robbed you for your
Hey,
size.
took my damn size, man. But it was hard to get my hand. Man, that shit just rubbed me the wrong way. I was mad that whole day, but that's my little South Beach story.
I'm
man.
glad I didn't even want them. I'm glad I just entered just because.
It's like I wanted them, but
I don't do LeBron.
you don't do them.
Mm-mm.
They look so cool on people's feet, man.
They
Like,
do. I
don't
can't.
know.
I
They
don't
seem
really.
like
They're too big for me.
I'm with you.
They do.
big.
I
I
haven't
would've
seen
literally
nobody
bought-
with them on since they dropped, but they look so cool on pictures and stuff.
I
So
can't even I got a few pairs still in my collection now. Like I can't even and I put them on. I'm like, it feel like it's like up to my chin.
Oh
Like-
really? I got a pair. I got a pair of the Hornets still in my closet somewhere. I'll pull them out.
If I got them,
Mhm.
like if I would have won the draw, that probably would have been the first pair I traded or like actually sold.
Right.
I mean, I wouldn't have put them on my feet.
Interesting.
If I'd have got
Yeah.
the retail, I would have kept though.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
them. I like them.
It's nostalgia. That shoes nostalgia. I mean,
Yeah,
it's like
it's
it
cool
has
to keep.
history. It has. You know what I mean, like
Yeah,
you remember that motherfucker came out. You know what I mean? It was hysteria. So
Yeah, it was. Speaking of hysteria and history and groundbreaking moves, Mr. What's my man name? Off White. I can't think of his name right.
Virgil.
There we go. Sorry about that, Virgil. Still holler at us, buddy. But He has the Off-White 2s coming up. We've seen official images of those joints. What do y'all think about that with the Michael Jordan signature on the side and all that good stuff? What y'all think? Is it a little
They're
extra?
growing on me. I'm not a 2 fan, but
Really? I love 2s.
it's the low top, right?
Yeah.
And is it kind of like cracked on the
Has
side?
the
Like
crack
what?
appeal to it.
I saw it just
not
in
drugs. I'm just going to make sure we don't do drugs on the show.
right.
Yeah.
Say no to drugs. I saw it on an Instagram post just like as a lifestyle photo, and I was kind of feeling them. The low top.
Yeah, no, they're fire. What you
We'll
think,
see.
man?
I like the cell pair. I'm not a fan of the black and blue pair, but the cell pair, it will probably be in my closet one day.
Yeah, no, for sure. They
Yeah,
are
yeah.
fire. They are fire. And then also he made some more noise with the what's the company? LV. Want to make sure I get the initials right. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anybody want to help me out here?
LVH.
LVMH or LVMH.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
They got 60% in
Yeah.
Off-White, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's their company now. Pretty much. They got
Interesting.
more. He has the other 40.
Yeah.
So
So do you think he lose like the creativity over Off-White?
no, I'm sure they worked it out to where the creativity will still be his. I mean, he probably still, I don't know what is under like the company, because you have your like what his logo, like the
I'm sure
parentheses and
they're
the
gonna give him a bigger.
words.
They're gonna give him a bigger U.S. footprint.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's kind of what this is about.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, because realistically, he worked for them.
Yes.
Right.
I mean, so he just turned around and sold the company to who he was working for,
Yeah.
already making money. So I mean, he really turned around like make money twice. So
Nah, for sure.
I
That's
mean,
good
shout out to
business.
him for the business move.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what I
good.
mean? Like now you're under the same umbrella as Louis Vuitton, Dior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're gonna be, like, I mean, who knows where this thing goes now?
Yeah, man. And those
I'm interested.
initials, just to make sure that they're right, they are LVMH. Yeah, man. So yeah, I think like prices are gonna skyrocket for Off-White, or you think they're gonna be lowered, or is it gonna be?
It'll
They go-
probably
they gonna
stay
stay
the
in line.
same.
Stay
It
in
might
line.
go. It may go up just a little bit, but it's still. I think it's in a good price range right now.
I think what it did dictate was the price of those Louis Vuitton Air Force Ones.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
I think that dictated a lot in this situation
Gotcha.
where, now we're all under the same umbrella. So now let's control this pricing, a little
Mhm.
bit more. I don't think you really had that much input. So with that being said, I know like a lot of us are kind of speculating, like, how much was that Louis Vuitton sneaker like gonna be?
Yeah,
We know for sure it ain't gonna be no less than what that Dior Jordan was.
Yeah.
sure.
Because they all in the same place. So I'm not gonna let that be less than this. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So,
And I want them too. I don't care what nobody says. I want a pair. I just
I
want
do
a pair.
too.
but which one?
I don't give a damn. I just want a pair. I might not even wear them, but I want them.
Nah, I would care which one. 2 racks, I care which one. Nah, you better make up your mind which pair.
I know.
Right.
I know.
You better care.
I
2
don't.
racks.
No.
Maybe when I sit down and take a look at them again, I'll definitely pick the pair that I want. But right now, I'm just whatever I can get my hands on. So, last thing before we get out of here, as far as topics go, talk about Air Force Ones one more time.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Scars Pizza Air Force One sold for $121,600.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And it makes no sense.
I don't know who paid that much for this pair of Air Force Ones, and they're cool.
Mhm.
They're cool. I mean,
They're
it is
straight.
what it is.
I'm just not understanding.
But that is the infamous sneaker. I'm gonna say he like one of the sneaker presidents in this thing. DJ Clark Kent. He has damn near everything. He's gifted all kinds of shit. But of course, we all know that he's big on Air Force Ones, and I think they sold in like Hong Kong or something like that. But $121,000 for a pair of Air Force Ones.
I mean, it's a premium Air Force One. And I mean, it was already selling, for 8 to 10,000. That's the thing that's kind of confusing me is there was pairs a week before this on StockX for like $8,000 to $10,000.
That's a huge jump. Though.
It makes no sense. It makes no sense
What
whatsoever.
was the bidding like? I'm not. I just don't get it.
know.
Was it a pair that DJ Clark? I mean,
No, it was not his size. It's not his shoe.
wow. I mean,
No,
that's
it's not his
to me.
shoe. So it's not his shoe, but
Yeah.
I mean, they said there's only there was only 48 given to the pizza place itself, but there's like another set of shoes that Nike had somewhere. So they don't even know if this shoe is the like part of the bunch that Clark Kent and them had as the 48, or is it one of the ones that Nike had? So, and they said those are different.
Oh, for real.
So
Hey,
I don't know, man. Like
if I worked at that fucking pizza place, I'd have sold those shoes so fucking fast, man.
Right?
Those would have been the first.
But you gotta remember,
smoking.
you gotta remember the shoe has been out for like 2 years though.
True.
So that's what I'm saying.
They're
So at the
still
time,
at
you didn't know. I
high.
mean, you probably thought you had a shoe for 5 bands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
5 bands. You're probably not.
The 6 figures.
If you got 48
Yeah.
and your homie gave you one, you're not gonna give away your homie shoe for 5 bands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. My thing with forces is like I don't really wear them all. You get what I'm saying? Like it's not a everyday shoe for me, especially something detailed like that. And we'll have a picture of these sneakers up. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I would have sold them joints like quick, fast, and in a hurry, like without a doubt.
No, man.
No?
Not at the like you. We can say that in retrospect. But
Yeah.
Sure, and that's what I'm speaking
But living
from.
in the moment,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have, because you got to think about everybody that thought they had this shoe. They thought they was worth $5 to $8 grand.
Yeah.
No one knew that they had
That's
121,000
sitting on it.
I think like now someone said that like the cheapest one on there is like 50 racks.
What?
That's crazy. It jumped that quick.
That fast.
That's crazy. Well, that's the world we live in.
Right.
And, yeah.
And
So
that's
bef-
horrible.
Yeah, it is. It is. It definitely is when it comes to these sneakers. So, before we get out of here, what we have on today? Go ahead, Bentley.
Oh man, Off-White Cell 4s.
I mean, those things are beautiful,
women's,
my man.
you know, a women's shoe.
Golly.
I'm them in year 3s. I didn't even think I'd be wearing them as much as I do right now.
They go with everything.
They
right?
do.
Shoe of
I
the year
love
right
them.
now, probably.
I think so.
Probably
It
so.
is.
Probably so.
And it's
All around.
Yeah, you know what? What I appreciate the most about them is like I think everybody got a pair. You know what I mean? Like I see so many pair of them. I thought they were gonna be so limited.
Remember, we live in the proximity of here. When you start traveling out of these big
Out of the big
Texas
city, yeah.
market,
Because it was
here,
got
right?
you,
When
I
you start
got
traveling
you.
out of here, people are like, I always feel people like looking at me or
Oh,
being
yeah.
like, oh
Yeah.
shit, like wait, what?
Oh wow, okay.
So
Because
we,
we
right.
we kind of
stores
get
and
caught up
stuff.
in like all of
Okay.
us have them.
Yeah. I have on this Chicago dunk SB. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking about right now, but
Oh Lord.
it's been a long day.
Right?
But
Yes.
the SB dunks, I always throw this shoe on. Got the whole Jordan attire on today, but that's been episode what we finished on?
36.
36.
Episode 36. We out.
Yeah.